And this deck is now on a 10-game win streak. Hey gamers, GamingWithMelkor here, bringing you another Clash Royale deck spotlight video. Sorry guys, I've been away for some time, and because of that I haven't been making any videos. Real life has been absolutely pandemonium, I'm afraid. With Christmas, New Year and work and a family, unfortunately I've had no time to game at all, let alone record videos. Hopefully though guys, that has all changed, and that's all starting with this video. So let's just crack open a few of these chests and see what we get. Nothing too much there, but I do need those Valkyries to get my Valkyrie upgraded to level 10. So guys, remember this is going to be another deck spotlight video guys, where we're going to be featuring a deck that I'm currently using, which is working both in the challenges and in ranked league play as well. So guys, let's have a look at the deck that we're going to be using. So guys, this is the deck. It's the Zap spell. It's the Elite Barbarians. Now, I've not really been using the Elite Barbarians because I haven't been playing the game since they have been buffed. But I have put them in this deck. I was using the Mini P.E.K.K.A prior, but the Elite Barbarians are working so well with this deck. We would like to say that they are currently OP. We have the Mega Minion. We have the Furnace. We have the Ice Golem. We have the Ice Wizard. We have the Fireball. And we have the Hog Rider. So guys, that's the deck. Now for those with eagle eyes, you'll notice that we have reached level 11. Now that predominantly is due to donations. As you can see, my card levels just about justify my level. So guys, let's have a look at how this deck has physically been performing. As you can see guys, victory, 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 and victory. So some of these obviously have been in ranked play, some of these have not been in ranked play. And we'll start it off with this 1-0 victory here. Now as you can see guys, I do have that Furnace in my starting hand, and so does our opponent. Now I believe in this occasion the opponent gets his Furnace down slightly before ours, which for us is not a good thing, because it means that them Furnaces, those Fire Spirits, are going to get to our tower before our opponents. Oh no, we're okay in this one. So as you can see, there we go, we are able to take them out, so that's fine. Now I do have my Ice Golem and my Hog Rider ready here, as I like to use that combo, and I'm going to do a push down this right hand side. Now our opponent does drop down his Mega Minion to counter, but then he drops down the Elite Barbarians, and then the Princess in the back. So at this point guys, we are not looking too great, so I'm going to drop down my own Elite Barbarians here to counter our opponents. As you can see, our Elite Barbarians are only level 9 at this point. Now our opponent does have that Musketeer and that Princess in the back, so he's going to start to do some damage, so that's why I utilise that Fireball. Unfortunately our opponent does come at us with the Miner there, so unfortunately we're going to take a bit of damage on this tower, but we have taken a very slight lead due to our tower level advantage at this point. Now we're about levels on Elixir as well at this point, so it's a very even battle. I'm going to wait for that Elixir to build back up before we drop down that Furnace in the back. Now our opponent doesn't know that we've got the Ice Wizard or the Zap spell at this point, so we're just going to wait to see what our opponent does. So he drops down his Mega Minion and his own Furnace. For some reason I then decided to drop that Ice Golem there. Bit of a poor play there really. Unfortunately was a bit slow taking down that Furnace. So my Hog Rider is going to get in, just get one shot off on that tower, unfortunately. Not quite enough, but we do a bit more damage. Utilise that Fireball there to take out both that Princess and also that Musketeer. Those Fire Spirits are just enough to do damage to that tower as well, but our opponent does Fireball down our Furnace. At this point though, we do have a very slight Elixir advantage. Now as you can see, we haven't really utilised the Elite Barbarians that much, but they do work well on defence, which we like to then turn into offence. Now our opponent has obviously decided at this point to waste a bit of Elixir there, which is beneficial to us. Our opponent does then zap those Fire Spirits unfortunately, and then he obviously drops down those Elite Barbs. Now our Hog Rider goes through, managed to get a couple of shots off on that tower. Now that Miner is providing a bit of a distraction, but as you can see here, I drop down the Ice Golem to stop them Elite Barbarians getting to our tower. Now our opponent then drops down his Furnace again, so I get down my second Furnace. Our opponent does Fireball, but a bit slow there, so we still manage to get off. So in goes the Hog Rider here. is going to near enough take out that Furnace. Unfortunately, our opponent does drop those Elite Barbarians again. We do have the Ice Wizard on the field to slow our opponent down though. So at this point, guys, we are defending this tower quite well. Our opponent's going to struggle to get through to our tower. So we're going to drop down the Ice Golem, followed by the Furnace. Now the Hog Rider is going in here. We're utilising that Fireball to take out. That's there, and the Hog Rider nearly gets in, unfortunately not quite, but we've got our Ice Golems, we have our Fire Spirits. Our opponent does decide to Fireball, but we know here that one Fireball and a Zap will win it for us, so it's just a matter of playing a bit cautious and a bit on defense. Fireball going in here to take out those troops there, just about winning us the battle with 38 seconds left of overtime. As you can see, we was able to defend that quite well and go on the offensive quite easily as well. So let's have a look at a few more battles here. We will have a look at the last one here where our opponent was utilising the Electro Wizard. Now unfortunately, while our opponent, or while obviously the Electro Wizard came out in the challenge, I wasn't actually playing due to real life. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get the Electro Wizard. Boo! So let's just have a look at how we was able to perform against this opponent. Now obviously our opponent is level 10, but as you notice his card levels are far superior to ours. So though we have a bit of extra HP on our towers, overall our opponent does have a significant advantage over us. So we drop down the Furnace in the back here just because I don't like wasting that elixir, and then our opponent drops a Giant down the opposite side of the field. Well, because of that, I'm going to do a push down this left-hand side with the Ice Golem Hog Rider combination, my favourite out there. And then I'm going to utilise the Fireball here to take out that Electro Wizard. Now as you can see, our Hog Rider is doing some good damage to that tower here. Now unfortunately our opponent then does decide to drop those minions down, but that's what that Furnace is there for and does make short work of it. So I have the Mega Minion and the Ice Wizard slowing down that Giant. Poor time Fireball there, missing the Mega Minion there, luckily for us. So at this point we've got one tower down to 2083, but we've got our opponent's tower to 1053. Sorry about the low battery there, guys. This will obviously have to actually be the last replay here. Our opponent does have that Valkyrie, but I dropped down that Ice Golem there purely as a distraction because I don't want him to that scares there. Now our opponent does drop down that Electro Wizard, so in comes the Elite Barbarians. The Elite Barbarians are going to march down onto this tower very quickly. Our opponent does have his bomb tower there, but we are able to take out that first tower very quickly, and we're in a strong position at this point. So now, guys, it's just a matter of either playing defense or if we're going to try and take that second tower. Fortunately for us, we don't actually do either. We don't get the tower or the crown tower, but we are going to play a bit coy here and a bit sensible because we don't want to risk losing this tower. So we're going to play from this right-hand side. Now, opponent has dropped down his Ice Wizard, so we're going to drop down our own Ice Wizard and the Hog Rider. Now, unfortunately, I was a bit slow on my Zap spell here, unfortunately. And the Ice Golem is only going to take out a few of those. My opponent does have that Valkyrie coming at us and the Giant, but we drop down the Furnace in the back, saving up enough elixir to utilise these Elite Barbarians here to take out the Ice Wizard and the Valkyrie before then taking out the Giant. Now our opponent does drop that Electro Wiz, but we're going to concentrate on pushing on this tower just in case we do actually lose our tower as well. So we drop down the Ice Golem and then the Hog Rider. Our opponent unfortunately does counter that quite well at that point, and our Hog Rider is unfortunate and not able to get a hit off on that tower. Now there's only 24 seconds left on the clock, so we drop the Elite Barbarians down in from here to take out that Valkyrie and that Giant. Furnace goes in the back just in case. Now we're going to drop down the Ice Wizard just to slow down that Giant. Our opponent is trying to Fireball, but to no luck. So in goes the Ice Golem and then the Mega Minion. Now, unfortunately, well-placed bomb tower is going to stop us from obviously getting that second crown. Nearly taking it though with seconds. Wishing our opponent good luck. Or good game, sorry. Now guys, unfortunately I am going to wrap this up quite quickly because I don't want the battery to go on my phone. But that's the deck. It's the Zap spell, the Elite Barbarians, the Mega Minion, the Furnace, the Ice Golem, the Ice Wizard, the Fireball and the Hog Rider. So guys, that's it from me. If you like what you see, comment below, let me know. If you've not subscribed guys, do me a massive favour and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you gamers next time. Take